चलो No, still we are not audible.
CAT 2020 full paper discussion take 3. अब बताओ ऑडियो ठीक है? Is the audio okay now? CAT 2020 full paper discussion take 3. अब बताओ ऑडियो या ऑडियो ओके now? डन है क्या?
आ रहे सर, अभी आ रहा है।
सुपर चलो फिर। हाय गाइस, गुड इवनिंग। अभी इतनी बार तो मैंने होप कर ही लिया कि आपका कैट अच्छा गया, तीसरी बार भी कर लेता हूँ। आई होप योर कैट हैज गॉन द वे यू एक्सपेक्टेड, एंड इफ यू फील इट डिड नॉट गो द वे यू एक्सपेक्टेड, देन ये कैट की फितरत में, इट्स इन द वर्च्यू ऑफ कैट दैट इट नॉर्मली डज गो अपार्ट फ्रॉम हाउ यू एक्सपेक्टेड. So I have with me today your favorite educators from the country, people who have nurtured you into what you've become today, people who made you what you are today. So let me quickly introduce Ashish Kumar sir. Sir.
Yes, please. You were to introduce, na? I mean,
please meet. Please meet Ashish Kumar sir.
I believe we don't need any introduction now. None of us.
Yeah. Acha, we've been along with each other for more than 6 months now. That ki ab introduction aap log hamara de sakte ho. Right.
Yeah.
So I have ठीक है, I have Ashish Kumar sir with me, I have Pratik sir with me, and I have Anupam sir with me.
Hi everyone. So probably because sorry.
नहीं बोलिए सर.
Probably because I don't teach on this channel, so probably kids don't know me. Yeah.
Sir teaches on one of our sister channel, I could say. It's Just CAT, na sir?
Just CAT channel.
Just CAT. So like Unacademy CAT, we have one more channel, Just CAT. Sir teaches verbal over Just CAT. So Anupam sir.
Yeah. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much for saying that. So yeah. Hi everyone.
Among the four of us, Anupam sir is someone who has taken CAT. He has given his second slot, I suppose, sir.
Yes, afternoon slot.
So afternoon slot diya hai sir ne. So if you have questions coming up, let them come in.
Let's open the queries now. Let's open the questions side by side. Anything you want to ask, feel to ask.
Right.
Yeah,
questions open
है.
There is no Q&A section अलग से जहाँ पे आप questions भेजोगे, तो question चालू है. कभी भी कोई भी question हो भेज दो, ठीक है? Alright.
But nobody will say that DILR was the worst. मतलब ठीक है, DILR was the best. That's it.
चलिए चालू करते हैं. अच्छा, let's do the tradition. Please join our official Telegram group. If you haven't already joined it, you will get notifications
on the regular basis. You'll get notifications of upcoming lectures. Over to you, Pratik sir. What else do we provide on our channel, like on Telegram group?
You can get latest notifications related to each and every session on our channel. So do join our channel for latest notification.
Anupam sir, something from your side. सब कर ही रहे हैं, तो हाथ आप भी लगा लीजिए.
Yeah. मतलब please guys join Telegram. Telegram is the WhatsApp for the test preparation
and bigger community.
Yeah, it is. Telegram is the new WhatsApp, for the test prep. So please join Unacademy CAT Telegram channel. The educators are probably the best. So,
And if I'm not wrong, Telegram is made in India, na? It's Desi, I believe. Is that the case? Yes, Telegram is, I believe.
No, everyone know that.
So, okay, let's start the discussion regarding the paper. Acha, okay, yeah, the most important thing, yeah, the subscription page.
Okay, guys. So if you think कि cat ने आपको धोखा दे दिया है, if you think कि cat आपके हिसाब से नहीं गया, if you think that नहीं अब तो मेरा एक ही बैकअप ऑप्शन है, या तो स्नैप देना पड़ेगा या सीईटी देना पड़ेगा या
Or
IIFT
after
देना पड़ेगा.
taming cat, you want to tame dog as well. After taming cat, if you want to tame dog as well.
तो अगर आपको कोई भी प्लान बी बैकअप whatever you consider this as, if you are looking for proper coaching on that, if you are looking for previous year questions उनके analysis, if you are looking for if you are looking for any of these, then do pick up one of these subscription packages and you can use my code, or if you know Pratik Sir's code, Ashish Sir's code, Anupam Sir's code, किसी का भी कोड लगा लीजिए. सर कोड भी बता दीजिए. मेरा सुराना लाइव है. आशीष सर.
It's okay with me.
It's okay, कोई बात नहीं.
चलो
Okay.
चलो शुरू
Mine is
करते
also
हैं.
Surana, right?
चलिए शुरू करते हैं. Let us start with VARC section. Let's go in the order in which you would have experienced sections coming up to you. So let us start with VARC. Over to Anupam sir.
Yeah. Hi everybody. Amit sir, can you just because I'm not here, is it? So I wrote CAT in the afternoon slot, the 12:30 p.m. slot, and this is what I could gather from that very shift. However, I've come to understand that in general, the difficulty level and the number of questions have remained largely the same in shift 1 as well. Shift 3, I might not be able to tell you at this point, but then what I know of CAT in general, the number of questions, the difficulty largely remains the same over the day. First shift, second shift, third shift, largely it stays the same. Now, what I found a little amusing was there was this one RC on visual arts. It was about visual arts and how art should be understood. So they had given like 5 aspects of it, or maybe 4 aspects for it, and every aspect had a paragraph. And there was one introduction para as well. So there were around 5 to 6 paragraphs in this RC. And this was somewhere, I think, in my, when I was attempting it, I think it was third, I think, in the order, like, and it was tough. It was very tough. I understood by reading first 2 paragraphs and I moved ahead. So what is the takeaway from this visual arts RC? So now the CAT has happened, but if any other entrance test, if you give after CAT, if you find that there is any difficult reading comprehension, or for that matter, you find that there's a very difficult parajumble or you know, say grammar questions, say something, don't waste time there. Keep moving ahead. So this very RC was third in the order, and I'm so happy that I did not waste my time there. And this is what I have been telling, and I think all the mentors here have been telling: don't get stuck in one question. Don't attach don't attach ego, don't attach too much of importance to one question. Probably the question where you have got stuck was meant to be left, was meant to be skipped. So come from that. So be smart here. Don't, probably because if you are finding it tough, others are also finding it to be tough. So just move to the next question and keep, and you will find a lot of questions which you can answer properly. So this was this one question which was a lesson, and I've heard that that people are saying that this RC should have been the last question which you might have tried also. Like, you know, there was no time, there was no point wasting time here in this RC. So this is what we learned from here. Any difficult question, tough question, leave it, move to the next question. Apart from that, there were, all the RCs were doable. I will not rate them as easy, moderate, or difficult, or average. I'll not rate them like that. I'll say that they were all doable. The questions were nice. The questions were challenging, I can say. There was inference. A lot of questions had inference. There was really a question which was database question. Generally, the questions were based on inference and were inference based. I did not read, I don't remember reading anything which is application based, that you have read something and then you have to apply it. So that sort of work did not happen. Mainly inference was questions came a lot. So that is about it. I will say that apart from the visual arts RC and the RC which is mentioned here in the last about aggression. Sorry, I'm stuck here, getting stuck because of the nervousness. So, or maybe it's tiredness. So apart from these two, the other two, I think these two RCs were, I will say they were easy as compared to the kind of RCs I have seen in last 3 to 4 years. So I think that two RCs were easier than the past couple of RCs, the RCs which I've seen in past couple of years. So what I'm trying to say, we cannot do anything about CAT, but what we can do is we can probably make an assumption as to how our entrance test after CAT will be. So we can expect that, okay, probably there's going to be a mix of easy as compared to the previous year's questions, and there's going to be one surprise question which might be difficult. So in this way, we can predict and we can draw some lessons from this CAT question paper, because probably the people who are setting the question paper, the people who are writing the questions, and the people who have the power to give this final check, final go ahead. Okay, these questions are coming. I think they want some questions to be easy because of the pandemic and everybody's indoors. People could not go out, so there is stress and all these things. So they want certain things to be easy and certain things will be challenging as well. So please, when you are writing any entrance test henceforth, look for those easy questions first, solve them properly, solve them with 100% accuracy. Like, don't leave any loose ends there. So this is what I can say. This is what we can understand. There will be easier, slightly little easier questions than previous years, and you have to look for them, and you don't have to get stuck in the questions which in a question which is a trap question or a difficult question. One more thing which I found, and I don't know why some people who I've spoken to, they were saying para jumbles, what CAT calls as para formation questions. I think they were also easy. In my view, I could form pairs they were clear cut pairs which could be made. There was clear cut order which you could understand. So I think the parajumbles were also doable, were also something which you could have done. I think two parasummary questions I also remember. They were also doable. At least one of them was quite easy. So, and I found that odd one out was a little tricky. So when I say, see, and one more thing happens to that, whenever we say ki difficult, tricky, doable, this is again a very
Hey guys, hi. Sorry, Zoom वाला पैसा मांग रहा है. Hi. Anupam sir is back again. Everyone is back again. Hi guys. All right. So if you guys have any questions to ask to Anupam sir, please go ahead and do that. हाँ sir, Anupam sir, you were saying.
Yeah. So sorry, I went in flow and I got emotional about this visual arts question. Sorry for that, because I found ki this was this. Somebody's asking Wi-Fi nahi hai kya? So Wi-Fi to hai. Yeah. So this is a thing. See, right now, I think in this session, I think all four of us, our intent is to act as people who absorb your shock to some extent, with whom you can share and talk, and you can, at least I have given CAT, so I have also undergone that trauma for 2 hours. So you people can, and all the four of us, three of us can talk and we can discuss. But the thing is to learn something from जो कि हुआ है आज from CAT and to apply it in the future entrance tests which are going to give after this.
Yes, even I have heard, sir, कि VARC में time management was an issue with the RC. I've heard that.
Yeah, yes, time.
Yeah, actually.
I have not deep into that, but I've heard that from all of my students, I believe. RCs were pretty longer and lengthier and not like easy as well. They were quite trickier. And also I've heard that there were some theta kind of questions like in BRC for the first time. Were they?
No,
Theta kind of
theta questions have been there like at least for last 4 years, sir. And theta kind of questions have been there, and
with parajumbles, I believe.
हाँ तो Amit sir, parajumbles have always been theta for at least for last 3.
This year it was not theta. This year it was not theta. This year it was like radio. There was some radio.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. No, but I remember ki para jumbles. So CAT calls them para for formation questions. So there were text boxes. For odd one out also there was a text box. For para summary there was no text box. You have to mark the option. So in theta, what happens ki we don't have any negative marks. We can take our chances. So that is how it is. Or the overall questions were 26 in number. There were 4 RCs, and there were 4 RCs. In 2 RCs, there were 4 questions. In 2 RCs, there were 5. And like we have said that apart from the visual arts RC, all 3 were doable. Like it could vary. You can do 3 somewhere, 4, 5, but it was generally all 3 RCs were manageable. I'm sorry for this again. So I don't know why everybody is calling me right now. Otherwise, people don't call me generally.
फेमस हो गए सर आप.
नहीं, मेरी माँ ही है, और कोई नहीं है. मेरी मम्मी ही कॉल कर रही है कि बेटे का एग्जाम कैसा गया. We are acting as, for students, we are acting as your shock absorber. My mother will act as my shock absorber. So probably that is going to happen.
One student is saying that उसने सारा थीटा क्वेश्चन ही करके आया, वो अटेम्प्ट करके आया है. That means उसका नेगेटिव तो नहीं आएगा.
Okay.
Definitely पॉजिटिव रहेगा.
100% accuracy या 0% accuracy, नेगेटिव है ही नहीं उसका.
Obviously नेगेटिव का चांस नहीं.
हाँ, तो शुभम is saying कि थीटा ही तो था पैराजंबल. हाँ, तो शुभम is right. So थीटा is parajumble were theta, and I don't know how did you find it, but I found them okay types. And yeah, please ask me any questions, Ashish. I can see, I don't know, I don't know you people personally. I'm just calling out names. Shubham, Abhinash, Ash.
We are open to questions, boys. We are open
please
to
ask me questions. Anybody who's live. So this is how it was.
So this is my question. Let's say as compared to 2017, 18, 19, RC का level कैसा था?
Except one RC, the visual arts.
Okay.
They were little easier, I can say.
As compared to 19, 18, and 17.
Yeah, I can say that there was a slight dip. There was a slight dip, which was, if you compare the difficulty for past 3 years before 2020, 17, 18, 19, I think there was a little, I could sense that they were being a little lenient with the students. Okay, chalo, we have given one tough RC. If you are smart enough to overlook this, there are 3 more RCs which you can solve a little easily.
Okay. Sir, one student is asking that he has attempted actually 12 questions. So is it okay?
Yeah, I think, see, right now we cannot say what's okay or what not okay. I think if you have done 12 questions with correctly, I think
100% accuracy.
With 100% accuracy, or say even if you have got say one question wrong somewhere, even if I can say that it's going to be 85 plus, around roughly 85. This is what I've understood, and this is what the respectable sources are also saying. That's how. So this is how it is. And Ashish sir, you were saying something. You were saying something, sir.
Not exactly as of now. If I was asking something, I did forgot. If I was asking something,
okay.
Not exactly.
A lot of learners are asking about score versus percentile or attempt versus percentile. Guys, stay tuned. We will be discussing all of that in detail. We will be looking at VARC का attempt versus percentile. Same with LRDI, same with quant, but थोड़ा सा patience. जैसे सुबह में थे, वैसे अभी में थोड़ा सा patience की जरूरत होगी, ठीक है?
आज जिसे 5 महीने से थे, not सुबह से थे सर. जैसे 5 महीने से थे, from the day of launch, the day you saw our faces, तब से वैसा patience. ये तो इतना बुरा face, सर, इतना बुरा face देखने के लिए patience तो चाहिए ना रोज.
Somebody saying Gaurav Sathi is saying we are doomed. I think this is not the right attitude. This is, nobody is doomed. I think you people have tried. This is very important. Somebody was asking me Abhinash Parsi, RC is two types. No economic RCs were not there. So see, there is just because CAT is an entrance test for an MBA program. It doesn't mean that finance or business or economic RCs will come, have to come, should come, must come. The RCs can be from any genre, from anywhere they feel like. The agenda generally is to test your ability to read, understand a text, and answer questions based on that under certain conditions, and that those conditions are CAT. That you are in a public examination, you are under stress, and chances are that you haven't read the text before ever. So under these conditions, you have to answer the test, and this is why we keep on saying that. Still, I'm saying that people who still feel that they need to improve in RC, they can still do that if you put in a little effort every day, solve a couple of RCs every day, try and solve RCs from variety of genres as possible, and also.
So it seems like there was one from psychology, one related to science and tech. This one seems like from Hollywood. इसमें Johnny Depp था क्या?
Pirates of Sea. See, this no, this was yeah. So yeah, good one there, sir. No, sadly no. Pirates of Sea. Actually, it was about piracy, like why piracy happened, and they were trying to draw parallels between piracy, which happens now, and what used to happen in the medieval ages. So they were sort of trying to bring this. They were trying to compare this, and why all the modern techniques, modern approaches to stop piracy haven't worked out. So it was very doable. About the renewable energy, it was again doable. So what in this piece, what they were talking about was key. Renewable energy is after all not as good as you thought it would be. From the nature aspect, from the finance aspect, and from the impact it might have, it might the effect it might do on the certain weaker sections, because they're saying that a lot of the mining projects from where the material is sourced for this kind of for making the energy, these mining projects are all in poorer countries. So what's up they were talking about. And the fourth one about aggression was again talking about aggression of various kinds and sources, reason, theories behind it. Again, doable, I think it was. And so in VA, we have the VA there were 3 para jumbles and 2 odd one out and para summary. And 3 para summary questions, and I've told I found odd one out to be slightly tricky. Again, it is my perspective, and like I've said, probably this is something which is my thought, and it can vary. And something is being said by Mr. Abhinash Pari saying something. Amit sir, padhiye, what is he saying?
Amit sir, 2 क्वेश्चन आए थे. आपके पास क्वेश्चन है तो करवा दो. एक हो गया है, एक नहीं हुआ. क्या बोल रहे हो भाई?
मतलब he is saying he has sent you 2 log questions somewhere in the past.
अच्छा, वो log है. मैं सोच रहा हूँ कि कौन 2 लोग मेरे को क्वेश्चन भेज रहे हैं.
अच्छा, Shubham is saying that there was one RC which came in 3rd slot, and that was based on
Economics.
economics. Okay, so probably okay now I've understood. How was it, Shubham? Was it difficult or tough? I don't know. Was it the kind of question which you found you should not have wasted time on, or you found it was doable? Let me, because we can also learn something from you as well. So I think I will sort of end whatever I have to say now, and I will pass the buck around to other better faculties and mentors than I am. They can talk.
So Surana sir is next. What?
आशीष सर
all
आप
of
भी
you are.
खींच लो
Yeah.
बच्चे तो खींचते
So
खींचते आप भी खींच लो okay, thank you very much Anupam sir, thank you so much for the input. If you would want to end with some tips for people who've given CAT 2020, what should they keep in mind for upcoming exams?
same
थोड़ा
thing I've
ज्ञान
been saying, Amit sir, ki uh, this is, if you treat this also as a mock test, you have understood what are your weaker areas. Keep working on your weaker areas and don't get attached to one question or one RC or one kind of question. Try and try and go through all the questions at least once in a question, in a paper, because that will ensure that there is no question which you could have done but you did not do because you were busy doing something else which was too difficult and which should have been left. So being smart about it, and I like I'm saying that I think there will be a tendency in the exam setting board, in the board which sort of finals says okay, these are the questions will go. They might give a smattering of easy questions here and there. So yeah, please utilize them and do them.
Super. Thank you very much, Anupam sir.
Thank you.
I guess, guys, the input from Anupam sir would help you, gauge what you've done wrong, what measure your own mistakes, and also ensure that moving forward you don't repeat them. Number two, whatever you've been doing right, according to you, you could also better yourself with that. And understand one thing, guys, कि VARC is not a subject-based or a concept-based section. मतलब VARC का कोई क्रैश कोर्स का कॉन्सेप्ट नहीं होता है, समझ में आ रहा है? मतलब it's something that you'll have to go through on a daily basis. So your reading, you working on your vocab, you working on your grammar skills, you working on reading, getting used to that, वो सब आपको रेगुलर बेसिस पे करना पड़ेगा. तो जो कैट हो गया तो हो गया, चलो कोई नहीं, बट जो आगे आने वाला टेस्ट है, राइट, फोर्थकमिंग टेस्ट, आई बेट यू गाइस हैव अ लॉट इन योर बैग राइट नाउ. स्नैप देने वाले, सीटी देने वाले, ये सब आपके दिमाग में रहेगा, है ना? तो स्टार्ट अप्लाइंग दोस, start making changes in the way you've attempted CAT and see if you could get something better out of that at least. Yes. Okay, now let's move on to the time that everyone has been waiting for a person who has a lot of demand in the chat right now.
Is it really?
नहीं, मैं अपनी बात कर रहा था. Also, let's talk about Ashish sir. Ashish sir, over to you.
चलो ठीक है. As I was observing chat तब से, sitting idle and observing chat, I can see most of you are frustrated with DILR. Okay. So first of all, tell me, was it any different from last year? अब मुझे चक्कर आने लगा. Was it any different from last year? I mean, LRDI used to come very easy. क्या ऐसा है क्या? Tell me. It is difficult. It is bound to be difficult. Okay. So even this year, it followed the same pattern. The paper was no different. The paper was no different. Okay. Now again, everything that I'm going to say, I myself have not attempted the paper. Okay. And I don't have the habit to read the blogs here and there. So my opinion is based on the students, माई प्लस स्टूडेंट्स, माई यूट्यूब स्टूडेंट्स जिनको मैंने पढ़ाया है, ठीक है, उनके ओपिनियन से आई हैव फ्रेम्ड माई ओपिनियन एज ऑफ नाउ. I haven't watched the paper yet. Will be watching might be in couple of days. So उसके बाद I'll be giving a perfect analysis for the paper. But as of now, what I'm giving, what of the this opinion that I'll be sharing is opinion of my students, my personal students, Unacademy Plus वाले, some of you as well. ठीक है? तो सबसे पहले the only thing that was different from last year was the number of questions and the pattern. Difficulty level was not that different. It was slightly tricky, yes. Blood sample बता दो, मैं बता दूंगा, कोई क्यों बताएगा शुभम, मैं बताऊंगा. It is me who will tell that. Just wait for a couple of days. एक बार मुझे perfect question मिल गया, it is me who will tell that बेटा, ठीक है. So pattern was little different. 24 questions. So we were expecting 6 sets of 4 questions each. That didn't happen. We got 2 sets of 6 questions each and 4 sets of 4 questions each. So, 3 sets? Yes. Pardon. My bad. We got 3 sets of 4 questions each, making it to 24. Okay. Now you can guessing game starts here. The sets which had 4 questions were relatively easy. ठीक है. And if I discuss, देखो, I'm not going deep into questions. I have the questions, detailed questions, not the exact words, but detailed questions of slot 1, some questions from slot 3. I left everything for every question of slot 2 for Anupam Sir because he was going to attempt the paper in slot 2. So I didn't take care of slot 2, but I have the overview of slot 1 and slot 3 questions. ठीक है. If I discuss the difficulty level of when compared to the slot in themselves, S1 compared to S2 compared to S3, ठीक है. Overall the paper was difficult, no doubt, moderate to difficult, ठीक है. But S1, S2 और S3 को compare किया रहा, तो S1 was relatively easy as compared to S2 and S3. S1 was relatively easy, ठीक है. And all the slots they had. Yes sir, do set double 3 पूरा क्या बेटा शुभम?
2 सेट डुएबल थे.
2 सेट डुएबल थे. हाँ जी बेटा, देखो 2 सेट तो हर स्लॉट में डुएबल थे. 2 सेट, एक तो वेन डायग्राम वाला, वो तो लगता है मुझे एक बात का डाउट है. ये लगता है ये जो पेपर है ना, ये सर मेरे या हमारे किसी स्टूडेंट ने सेट किया है.
हाँ मुझे भी ऐसा लगता है.
हमारे किसी स्टूडेंट ने सेट किया है सर, दैट इज फॉर श्योर. ठीक है. बिकॉज ऑल ऑफ द क्वेश्चंस जो मुझे सुनने में आए हैं ना, वी हैव डिस्कस देम ईदर ऑन यूट्यूब और माय स्पेशल क्लासेस और इन प्लस क्लासेस. ठीक है. ऑल ऑफ देम आई वाज नॉट सरप्राइज्ड. लास्ट ईयर देयर वाज सम सरप्राइज, क्रिप्टो वाज देयर. इस साल तो पक्का कोई ना कोई स्टूडेंट है सर. सो वी आर बीइंग फॉलोड बाय जाइंट्स नाउ. ठीक है. आई एम गाइस, दे फॉलो अस. ठीक है. तो बॉयज ठीक है. तो S1 का लेवल वाज प्रीटी इजी. आशीष सर टाइम मैनेज नहीं कर पाया बेटा. हाँ वो इश्यू हो सकता है अगर आप, क्योंकि इस बार एक चीज और थी. ठीक है. क्या कि मोस्ट ऑफ द क्वेश्चन वेयर ऑफ पॉसिबिलिटी काइंड ऑफ क्वेश्चन, जितना मुझे सुनने में आया. ठीक है. एक तो नंबर ऑफ वेरिएबल्स वेर मोर. किसी क्वेश्चन में यू हैड 24 grids to be filled and 24 grids are hell lot of grids for a single question. ठीक है. So it's very difficult provided you have only 40 minutes. तो हाँ, you had that the set selection criteria like वो जरूरी था. ठीक है. लाइक कुछ बच्चों ने क्या किया, कुछ बच्चों ने बताया कि सर हम लोग ने 20 मिनट एक ही क्वेश्चन में लगा दिए और बाद में फिर पता चला कि बाद में डुएबल्स थे. तो 2 सेट तो प्रीटी डुएबल थे. ठीक है. उसके बाद एक सेट, इफ आई एम नॉट रॉन्ग, लेट मी डिस्कस द टॉपिक्स जहां से आए थे. वेन डायग्राम का एक क्वेश्चन था हर सेट में. वेन डायग्राम का एक सेट था एक हर स्लॉट में. ठीक है. एंड दैट वाज द 4 पैरामीटर वेन डायग्राम. ठीक है. There was a question of Venn diagrams and grid matrix. Matrix ka there was a question in each of the papers. First lot mein it was an easy one. First lot mein it was an easy one. Second, third mein they are saying that it was trickier one. Okay, first slot mein it was an easy one. Second and third slot mein they are saying that it was a trickier one. Moving ahead, एक question था where arrangement in all of the three sessions, arrangement was mixed with distribution. Arrangement was mixed with distribution. जैसे first वाले में एक question था, there were 4 institutes, 4 contractors, and they had contracts over 10 years. ये था first में. So this was arrangement mixed with distribution. Slot 2, I don't have enough idea for slot 2. And slot 3 में जिन्होंने attempt किया, उसमें एक question था hospital को लेके. There were 16 patients and they had 8 test tubes. And फिर A, B, C, D were the test tubes. And फिर उसमें उस पे question था. So that question was again a question of, from the first impression, it seems that was a question of arrangements and distribution. Having said that, if you remember, you can go through my introduction video, my very first video. अगर आपको याद होगा जो मैंने it is on the channel I believe, वहां पे मैंने openly बोला था कि Venn diagram is most important. There will be a question from Venn diagram. ठीक है, मैंने clearly बोला था there will be a question from arrangement and there will be a question from roots and networks, maxima, minima, or games and tournaments. So there was a question from maxima, minima. In fact, in all of the questions, max min was there. Out of 5 sets, 2 sets, max min was there. Okay. So yes, this is it. And we had a few grid questions. Like the one of them was when, the second was matrix, third one is arrangement plus distribution, and the fourth one was, let me check the theme. It was, yes, logic based DI का question था. It was logic based DI. And एक question again इनमें से ही किसी में था, not from when, not from arrangement, but matrix में कुछ sets में matrix में था, कुछ में logic based DI. So mainly the theme of DILR questions were these 5 were the theme. In all the 3 slots, the question revolved around these 5 or 6 themes. Okay? And we have been doing that since a long time now. All of this, we knew this already. And don't start this blame game, but this was difficult, DILR was tough. We are not appearing for banking examinations now. We are going for CAT. It has to be tough. ठीक है, easy होता तो हम जाते ही नहीं. That was the case. ठीक है. And yes, Theta
is asking for slot 3 Venn diagrams के आंसर. पहले वाले का ऑप्शन A लग रहा है, दूसरे वाले का B लग रहा है. सर आपको क्या लगता है?
तीसरे वाले का D है.
पक्का लग रहा है सर.
Let's be honest.
कर लो प्रिया, थोड़ा वेट कर लो. ऑफिशियल क्वेश्चंस आ जाएंगे तो we'll definitely discuss them on the channel.
Within 7 to 8 days definitely response sheet आ जाएगा. Once response sheet आ गया, definitely we are going to approve that.
देखो बेटा, अभी के लिए वो पूरा guessing game हो जाएगा ना छोटू. अभी if I ask you the entire question, would you be able to tell me the entire question? आप बताओ. एक स्टूडेंट को कितना याद रहता है छोटा? It's very difficult कि we could answer like any question, at least for LRDI. Quant में तो the questions are smaller, तो एक आध 2 question याद भी हो सकते हैं. DILR में is pretty difficult, and same goes with RC of verbal, I believe. ठीक है? तो नहीं, अरे प्रिया, अरे you are our child. Why to say sorry? We don't want our child to say sorry to us, बेटा. अरे don't say sorry यार. भूल गए क्या छोटू? मैं आप छोटी होंगे शायद. ठीक है? तो don't say sorry. अच्छा, coming back to good attempts. ठीक है? What could be the good attempts? तो shall we, मतलब या लास्ट में बोलना है सर, या बोल दे what could be good attempts for what percentile and all? Shall we discuss that?
आखिरी
में discuss that once again as compared to 17, 18, 19.
It was on the same line, I believe. It was on the same line.
No, 17 was the toughest.
17 was the toughest. I am comparing with respect to 18 and 19. 18 was slightly, so it was on the same line. नॉट दैट टफ, प्रिटी डुएबल, लाइक ठीक है, एक क्वेश्चन इज ऑलवेज अ बाउंसर, तो ठीक है एक आधा क्वेश्चन वाज देयर, बट हाँ इट वाज प्रिटी डुएबल. I won't say कि the pattern changed too much, the difficulty level changed too much. No, that was not the case. Next year we don't know what will happen, but still, what will happen in what sense? Timing के sense में, would it be 40 minutes only? या फिर 1 घंटे का होगा? Level would be same, so we can continue the preparation if we are preparing for CAT 2021 on the same line. We can cover the same level of questions. So it was a good thing, you know. It was like बहुत लोग बोल रहे थे कि ये LRDI क्या हो जाएगा, स्पीड टेस्ट हो जाएगा, स्पीड ट्रायल हो जाएगा, द लेवल वुड बी इजी, और फिर जिसने जितना सॉल्व किया, तो थैंक गॉड दैट वाज नॉट द केस, दे मेंटेन्ड द लेवल ऑफ LRDI. ठीक है, ओके. तो नाउ एनी क्वेश्चंस फ्रॉम योर साइड, या फिर शैल आई टेल द गुड अटेम्प्ट्स इन माय ओपिनियन, व्हाट कुड बी गुड अटेम्प्ट्स एंड व्हाट परसेंटाइल इट कैन फेच यू? ठीक है, okay. Farid, when Anupam sir was speaking, you were interested in me. When I am speaking, you are interested in quant. Boy. Oh boy. Chalo. And Bhavan Jyot has different agenda, sir. Bhavan
Jyot को ये पता चल जाना चाहिए कि वो लड़का है.
Okay, ठीक है.
अरे वो बंदा है भाई. ठंड पाले.
Answer one more question. अगर किसी एक स्टूडेंट ने लेट्स से 6 क्वेश्चन वाला सेट उठा लिया,
हाँ, yes sir,
then is it a good choice or
bad? Very bad. मतलब देखो, एक बात तो है, for a very well prepared guy he can select any of the set, ठीक है, but for an average guy ना, I don't recommend, जिसने किया वो गलती किया शायद, ठीक है, not because कि वो सॉल्व होगा ही नहीं, हो सकता है एक बार में सॉल्व हो जाए, but the probability of getting a 6 question set right was lesser when compared to probability of getting a 4 question set right in lesser time. तो ये फर्स्ट स्लॉट के बाद क्लियर हो गया था. मतलब आपने शायद बोला भी होगा आपने मॉर्निंग में जब किया था कि वन शुड गो विद 4 सेट का क्वेश्चन फर्स्ट. अगर जिन्होंने 6 सेट का किया है उनसे गलती हुई है, लाइक 90% ऑफ दैट पॉपुलेशन हैज कमिटेड मिस्टेक, बट कोई नहीं, चल जिन्हें इसी का नाम है उसके लिए बहुत प्रैक्टिस है, बट हाँ 6 सेट नॉट प्रेफरेबल. आपने की वो गलती, आशमा वाज अ वेरी स्मार्ट स्टूडेंट, वो गलती की, कोई नहीं बेटा, ठीक है. लेट्स लर्न फ्रॉम आवर मिस्टेक्स. और आइडियल अटेम्प्ट की अगर बात करूं मैं, ठीक है, बोलूं क्या सर, और वी आर गोइंग टू डू दिस इन द लास्ट, क्या करना है मतलब
अभी कर लेते हैं सर, फिर डिस्कस करेंगे.
Okay, great. So if students have any question from my side, they can ask, or I am done from my side, I believe. I won't stretch much. So
सर बच्चे थोड़ा सा ऐसा पेसिमिस्टिक हो रहे हैं, जनरल नेगेटिव हो रहे हैं, तो उस पर थोड़ा 2 लाइन बोल दीजिए बच्चों का.
पेसिमिस्ट इन व्हाट सेंस? मतलब जिंदगी खत्म हो गई क्या, ऐसा है क्या उनका?
यही बात है.
कैट वाज द ओनली थिंग क्या? ठीक है, नहीं
बिल्कुल नहीं.
योर लाइफ इज मच लार्जर देन कैट यार. देखो, आई कंप्लीटली एग्री विद द फैक्ट दैट दिस वाज वन गुड अपॉर्चुनिटी, बट इफ यू आर वर्किंग हार्ड ना, इफ यू आर वर्किंग कंसिस्टेंट एंड इफ यू आर वर्किंग हार्ड ना, good opportunities are in the way frequently. मतलब every year you'll get 3-4 good opportunities for a person who is working hard with complete dedication. ठीक है, so this was not the last opportunity and this is not the only opportunity. ठीक है. True. And again, like you should ask yourself this question: pessimist कौन होता है? It is the sign of a weak person. I don't think none of my students are weak.
Yeah.
Yes, so pessimist being negative, it is something like जो ये कमजोर लोग करते हैं. मतलब हो गया क्या, एक पेपर गंदा गया, अगर गंदा गया तो आई डोंट बिलीव, रिजल्ट आने के बाद तो फिर द सिनेरियो विल चेंज. लेकिन एक पेपर गंदा गया तो हमारे बच्चे नहीं सर, वो ना बाहर वाले बच्चे होंगे, वो दूसरे चैनल वाले होंगे, हमारे बच्चे ऐसा नहीं करते.
नहीं, मैंने ये नहीं बोला कि, मतलब मैं बोल रहा हूँ कि अगर आप बोलेंगे तो बच्चों पे असर पड़ेगा. मतलब मैं तो ज्ञान दे ही सकता हूँ, बट
वो आप दूसरे चैनल, आपको नहीं बोल रहा हूँ, मैं बोल रहा हूँ दूसरे चैनल वाले बच्चे आके हमारे चैनल में निगेटिविटी फैला रहे होंगे. आवर स्टूडेंट्स आर वेरी स्ट्रांग. मैं ये नहीं बोल रहा हूँ कि आप दूसरे चैनल से, यू आर आवर ब्रदर सर.
नहीं, मैं वही कहना चाहता हूँ कि बच्चे कहीं के भी हैं, ये जो आपके चैनल के बाहर के भी हैं, कि मैं तो हमेशा, मैंने तो अभी सर आई डिड अ सीरीज 2 PM, 2 PM को मैं क्लास लेता हूँ 2 बजे दोपहर में, उसमें मैं यही ज्ञान बांट रहा हूँ करीब 15 दिन से कि हाँ बोलो बोलो।
आप बोलो सर, आप बोलो, सॉरी टू इंटरप्ट।
कि जो स्किल्स आपने सीखी हैं, चाहे वो रीजनिंग स्किल्स हैं, चाहे वो क्वांट्स की स्किल्स हैं, चाहे वो पजल्स की स्किल्स हैं, चाहे रीडिंग स्किल्स हैं, वो स्किल आपकी कमाई है, वो आपकी वेल्थ है।
Yes,
और वो स्किल
definitely.
आपको अभी बाद में, अभी एकदम इमिडिएटली जो एग्जाम होने वाले हैं 2 महीने में, वहां भी काम आएगी। और आप कहीं और कुछ करते हो, कहीं पे एंट्रेंस देते हो, कहीं भी एग्जाम में बैठते हो, कहीं भी कुछ और करते हो, तो वहां भी काम आएगी। तो जो स्किल्स हैं आपकी, जो आपने अपने मेहनत से उनको पाया है, वो आपकी सच्ची कमाई है। और अभी तो रिजल्ट आया भी नहीं है, और हो सकता है आपको लग रहा हो कि एग्जाम उतना अच्छा नहीं, पर शायद अच्छा हो जाए आपके लिए। और अच्छा ही है। और and I'm very pleased to see the connection between the faculty, आशीष सर ने जो बोला, और बच्चों के साथ में। तो या थैंक यू, बस इतना ही मुझे बोलना था कि बच्चे अपना मनोबल ऊंचा रखें, बस उतना ही। थैंक यू।
3 attempts किए हैं सर आशिमा। 3 attempts is a hell lot of good attempt आशिमा, even if there are 4 question sets। 3 सेट बेटा मतलब जबरदस्त। 4 करते तो मैं घर पे आके आपको 100% देके जाता। 4 सेट पे तो मैं खुद मतलब फ्लाइट करके आता, आप जहां भी रहते। 3 sets is very good। 12 slot, 12 attempts DILR is very good। Aditya, even you are saying 12, that is very good, provided the accuracy has to be above 90%। ठीक है, everything comes with a star mark, no? The accuracy has to be above 90%, the only criteria। ठीक है, चलो, तो attempt versus percentile is coming real soon। ठीक है, ओके, तो ओवर टू सुराना।
रिजल्ट जनवरी में आएगा, बता देते। मतलब बच्चे पूछ रहे कि रिजल्ट कब आएगा।
Last year the examination was held on 24th of November and results were on 15th of Jan, I believe।
वही Jan second week
last year, हाँ, Jan 15 was the result date and 24th November was the exam date last year। तो बस आइडिया लगा लो, 10 दिन कम कर लो इस बार। मुझे ऐसा लग रहा है, जैसे मेरी फीलिंग थी ना कि वेन डायग्राम का 4 सेट का, अगर 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 माय वीडियोस आर देयर, गो एंड वॉच माय वेन डायग्राम वीडियोस, जहां मैंने 4 सेट का पढ़ाया था। आई सेड कि ये कभी आया नहीं है, लेकिन बड़ी स्ट्रांग फीलिंग है कि आएगा, तो वो आया।
सर कहीं आप ही ने तो सेट नहीं किया पेपर?
अरे सर, मैं बोल रहा हूँ मेरा स्टूडेंट है, आई शुड चार्ज देम फॉर दिस एज वेल। मेरा कोई स्टूडेंट पेपर सेट किया है। 100%।
चलिए,
चलो, over to the most important section, I believe।
That was the easiest section actually।
अच्छा, तो या a lot of people are asking about attempt versus percentile। कितना attempt में कितना percentile आएगा, what accuracy। Just stay tuned, like another couple minutes once Pratik Sir discusses
सार्थक, I would like to interrupt, नहीं तो ये ऊपर जाएगा। सार्थक मल्होत्रा wrote that, sir, same set that you taught in Venn diagram 4 value। yes beta, same set was there। I was about to say that it was the same set, बस राम का किसी ने श्याम कर दिया था। That's it। चलो सर, sorry to interrupt।
सर मेरे को लगता है कि सलमान खान ने तो नहीं बनाया ये पेपर।
सलमान खान सर, ठीक है, आई एम गुड इन DILR, बट इसका लॉजिक मेरे सर ऊपर से
नहीं आया समझ में। मैं बोल रहा हूँ कि साउथ का मूवी लेके उसमें सिर्फ टाइटल वाइटल चेंज करके बस बाकी मूवी सेम रखी।
ओह माय गुडनेस।
आप फैन लगते हो।
ओके,
मैं दिल में आता हूँ, समझ में नहीं आता टाइप ऐसा कुछ।
Right। Okay, so now that we are done discussing about VARC and LRDI, let's go to the most sweetest सबसे प्यारा सेक्शन। अपेरेंटली क्वांट की तरफ लोगों का बहुत प्यार उभर के आ रहा है। सब बोल रहे हैं कि सर बहुत अच्छा था पेपर, बहुत इजी था, मजा आया करने में। तो मैं सोचा अगर यहाँ पे कोई तारक मेहता का उल्टा चश्मा फैंस है तो अरे वाह, ये पटकड़ी कौन है। This is your reaction to quant section, entire section। I'm going to pass the mic over to Pratik Sir, who would take over and discuss about quant section, तीनों slot के बारे में। तो quant के बारे में आपका कोई भी question हो तो go ahead। चलिए सर, प्रतीक सर.
Okay, I'll start with this. Like time, speed, distance was most important chapter of arithmetic, and this was true actually for this CAT 2020 because in slot one.
Yeah, hi guys, sorry, थोड़ा सा टेक लैक हो गया था. No issues, we are back. So go ahead, pay heed to Pratik sir. Listen to what he's got to say about the quant section.
So I was talking about time, speed, and distance, which is quite important chapter from arithmetic. And in slot one, there were actually two questions from time, speed, distance. In slot two, there were three questions from time, speed, distance. And once again in slot three, there were two questions from time, speed, and distance. And सारे क्वेश्चंस काफी इजी थे, क्लास में किए हुए क्वेश्चंस थे. यू वोंट बिलीव सर, सेकंड स्लॉट में क्वेश्चन था इन अ रेस A beats B by something, B beats C by something, then how is going to A is going to beat C by some distance, so what is the distance of race?
सर ऐसा क्वेश्चन तो हम प्रैक्टिस करवाने में शर्मा जाए.
Obviously that is the reason. एक क्वेश्चन आई गेस इस पे भी बेस्ड था, किसी ने अगर अटेम्प्ट किया है स्लॉट 2 तो वो मुझे बता देगा. लाइक हम लोग दोनों का स्पीड का रेशियो अंडर रूट टाइम 1 टाइम 2 वो देखते थे ना.
देखते हैं.
उस पे बेस्ड एक क्वेश्चन था. देन एक सर्कुलर ट्रैक पे क्वेश्चन था. देन एक मीटिंग पॉइंट पे क्वेश्चन था. दैट मींस आई मस्ट से टाइम स्पीड डिस्टेंस इंपॉर्टेंट होने के साथ साथ नंबर ऑफ क्वेश्चंस भी ज्यादा थे एंड इजी भी था टाइम स्पीड डिस्टेंस. तो टाइम स्पीड डिस्टेंस वाज डूएबल.
आगे
देन टॉकिंग अबाउट नेक्स्ट, जो मुझे काफी स्टूडेंट्स ने बोला है, एक्चुअली ज्योमेट्री काफी स्टूडेंट्स डरते हैं, बट I can say that CAT 2020 में almost half of the questions of geometry were doable. Like in first slot, मैंने सुबह भी सेशन लिया है, रोम्बस से रिलेटेड एक क्वेश्चन था. एक रोम्बस में सर्कल इंस्क्राइब्ड है एंड व्हाट इज गोइंग टू बी द रेशियो ऑफ एरिया ऑफ रोम्बस एंड एरिया ऑफ सर्कल, ये क्वेश्चन था. देन कोन से रिलेटेड एक क्वेश्चन था. दैट मींस कोन को मैंने एक पर्टिकुलर हाइट से कट किया है, व्हाट इज गोइंग टू बी द एंड डिफरेंस ऑफ वॉल्यूम वर गिवन एंड क्वेश्चन यही था लार्जर वाले कोन का वॉल्यूम क्या होगा. तो I guess 2 to 3 questions from geometry were doable in each and every set. Now talking about SICI, I guess there were one question from in each set. Like in each slot, there were one question from simple interest and compound interest, and all were doable actually. Now talking about next from algebra. In each slot there were 4 questions which were doable. Slot 1 में permutation and combination and probability के questions नहीं आए थे. Slot 2 में 2 questions थे and slot 3 में भी I guess 2 questions थे. And talking about next, which is average mixture alligation. In each slot, I guess in first slot there were 2 questions, and in both the next slot there were I guess 1 question each. So I guess I must say that
Munira ma'am was saying averages पे question था, mixtures पे शायद.
Yeah, averages पे I guess slot I think हाँ slot 2 में एक question था एवरेजेस से रिलेटेड. ऑब्वियसली स्लॉट 1 में कोई भी क्वेश्चन नहीं था एंड एक क्वेश्चन एवरेज से रिलेटेड स्लॉट 3 में भी था. तो दीज आर गोइंग टू बी डिटेल एनालिसिस ऑफ क्वांट जो कि डुएबल क्वेश्चंस थे सर. तो व्हाट्स योर टेक ऑन दिस
सर? सर ये ऐसे लग रहा है जैसे हम वो लेवल 1 स्टार वाले क्वेश्चन नहीं कराते, लेवल 1 वाले क्वेश्चन जैसा सीन था सर. मतलब या तो दे वर ट्राइंग टू कॉम्पनसेट फॉर डीआई कि डीआई इतना मुश्किल दे दिया तो थोड़ा चलो बच्चों को जान देते यार, चुन्नू मुन्नू है कोई नहीं.
एंड ऑब्वियसली सर स्पेशल इक्वेशन से क्वेश्चन काफी इजी था. ऐसा क्वेश्चन हम लोगों ने कराया हुआ है. Like question was like if 2x, I don't remember exact number, but 2x plus 5y is equal to 99, and where x and y is going to be less than or greater than something 20 or less than, I guess, 20. So what is going to be, how many solutions, how many integral solutions are possible? ऐसे क्वेश्चन हम लोगों ने क्लास में किया हुआ है सर. So I guess quant wise CAT 2020 was quite easy.
अब मुझे भी ऐसा सुनने में आया है कि all of them were routine questions. Like
Yeah, actually,
DILR में भी there were routine questions, not much difficult, not much of a surprise. ठीक है. Quant में भी I heard that it was like routine question. मतलब practice was the key. The more you practice, the easier would be, the more comfortable you would be in the examination. Practice was the key. ठीक है. So मुझे लगता है जितने लोग बोल रहे हैं, बहुत लोगों ने बहुत लेट प्रिपरेशन शुरू किया होगा और प्रैक्टिस में कहीं ना कहीं कमी रह गई होगी. नहीं तो जो लोग शुरू से हमारे साथ है, they have done well. In fact, most of our students have done well. I know a student who has attempted 13 to 14 questions in DILR with 100% accuracy, 21, 22 questions in quant, and same roughly 17, 18 questions in verbal. So going by his word, and I know what kind of student he is, I can vouch on him that he would score at least 99.789 percentile. So yes, the students who have been attached since us for long now, they would have been very much comfortable in the examination. प्रांजल प्रताप सिंह, ओके, बहुत जोर से बोल रहे हो आप सर. 24 क्वेश्चन अटेम्प्ट किया है, सही है क्या?
आप
सही
बताओ
है.
सही है
पूछने
क्या?
वाली बात है,
आप
पूछने वाली
बताओ
बात
सही
है.
है क्या? हमें क्या पता आपने क्या आंसर किया. अटेम्प्ट करने का बात नहीं है ना, सही अटेम्प्ट करना है. अटेम्प्ट तो पूरे
24
26 कराओ.
ये क्वेश्चन 24 ओवरऑल है या फिर 26 में है या फिर क्या है? द क्वेश्चन इज इनकम्प्लीट टू आंसर. व्हाट शैल वी आंसर इसका?
24 in quant or 24 in entire CAT?
हाँ,
सर अगर 24 इन क्वांट है तो वी हैव द टॉपर.
No, he's saying
no.
slot 3.
24 sir, could be 24 questions equal to minus 24. Utkarsh is saying 24 questions is no, that is not the case. ऐसा नहीं है बेटा. Like
Okay, बलराम is asking one question. ऐसा क्वेश्चन हम लोगों ने ट्रेपेजियम का किया हुआ है, एरिया निकालने का.
तो ज्योमेट्री,
ओवरऑल
जो भी
24 है.
ज्योमेट्री को कोस रहे थे कि ज्योमेट्री नहीं होगा, बहुत सारे थ्योरम है, बहुत सारा फॉर्मूला है. मेरे को तो नहीं लगता कुछ मतलब इतना खतरनाक कोई क्वेश्चन भी आया है.
Well, I can bet अगर किसी ने पूरा वीडियो अटेंड, पूरा सेशन अटेंड किया है हमारा, तो डेफिनेटली आई मस्ट से 60 to 70% ऑफ क्वेश्चन एज इट इज आया हुआ है.
वो सर आई स्टिक टू दैट बॉय. प्रांजल ने बोला, बड़े प्यार से बोला है सर, ओवरऑल है सर. बेटा अगर ओवरऑल है ना, तो अगर 24 अगर 100% एक्यूरेसी है तो यू विल लैंड अराउंड 90% अराउंड. ठीक है, चलो, इफ इट इज 100% एक्यूरेट. बाकी जैसे जैसे परसेंटाइल कम होता जाएगा, कम करते जाओ. दैट्स इट. ठीक है, ओवर टू द मास्टर.
सर पीएनसी प्रोबेबिलिटी का क्या सीन है सर? या तो एक स्लॉट में क्वेश्चन ही नहीं था और बाकियों में दो भर रखे हैं.
मोस्ट प्रोबेबली स्लॉट 1 इजी रखने के लिए हो सकता है, परमुटेशन कॉम्बिनेशन से क्वेश्चन ना हो.
अभी से कौन है मस्त? मस्त कौन है पहले ये बताओ. प्रांजल मस्त है क्या या फिर किसी बात कर रहे हैं? मस्त कौन है?
आपके लिए बोला है.
नहीं, वो क्लियर होना चाहिए, वो क्लियर होना चाहिए सर.
ये आप भी के लिए बोला है, मुझे पता है. आपने वो बोला ना कि
अभी क्लियर हो जाएगा, जस्ट वेट, क्लियर हो जाएगा, देखते हैं.
अच्छा,
मुझे लगता है सुराना सर के लिए बोला है.
बेटा अभी अनबायस्ड मुझे लगता है प्रांजल के लिए बोला है, मतलब ऐसा लग रहा है.
मेरे
तो
लिए
ठीक है,
बोला
हम
है तो मैं तो
कंटिन्यू
एक्सेप्ट
करते हैं.
कर ही लूंगा सर.
हाँ, स्लॉट 2 में पीएनसी था.
हर्ष बोल रहा है मॉडर्न मैथ में स्कैम हो गया. सर बट इससे भी थे सर क्वेश्चन, सेट थ्योरी से भी थे क्वेश्चंस इसमें.
आई गेस फर्स्ट स्लॉट में एक क्वेश्चन था.
सेकंड में भी था शायद, मुनीरा मैम बोल रही थी.
ओके
सेट थियरी से था, सीक्वेंस एंड सीरीज से था कपल क्वेश्चंस. इट सीम्स बीआई में भी सीक्वेंस सीरीज बेस्ड कोई क्वेश्चन आया था.
टॉकिंग अबाउट थर्ड स्लॉट, एक क्वेश्चन फंक्शन का था जिससे फंक्शन को अगर आप सॉल्व करो तो वो क्वेश्चन एक्चुअली सीक्वेंस का बन जाता है. दैट मीन्स यू कैन से दैट फंक्शन एंड सीक्वेंस एंड सीरीज मिक्स करके आया हुआ था क्वेश्चन.
तो सर ओवरऑल क्वांट का तो यही सीन लग रहा है सर, दैट 17, 18, 19 को कंपेयर करें तो इट इज easier than 18.
If I'll compare 17, 18 and 19 paper wise, no doubt easy था, but because of time हो सकता है tough हो जाए थोड़ा, but as compared to 17, 18, 19 paper काफी easy था. अगर ये 1 घंटे में आया होता सर तो आराम से कोई भी 20 क्वेश्चन अटेम्प्ट करके आता.
Okay, Abhishek says आप and Surana sir.
आदित्य बोल रहा है क्वांट फोड़ के आया है. सही है. वो फोड़ने लायक भी है सर, पेपर भी तो फोड़ने लायक था. सारे बेसिक कॉन्सेप्ट्स टेस्ट किए हैं, सारे क्वेश्चंस प्रिटी मच डूएबल थे. तो अगर टाइम ढंग से मैनेज हो जाता तो आई गेस कुड हैव डन वंडर. चलो सर, आपको कुछ क्वेश्चन करवाना है प्रतीक सर? बच्चे कुछ पूछ तो रहे थे. Someone was asking about that rhombus वाला question.
It was trapezium वाला question. In which angle was given? आज कौन ही करेगा सर?
नहीं करना है सॉल्व?
अब जैसे स्टूडेंट्स बोले, मैं दोनों में रेडी हूँ.
उन्होंने पूछा है सर वो जो आपने अभी बोला था ना, रोम्बस और सर्कल वाला.
तो वो एक्चुअली डेटा इनकम्प्लीट लग रहा है मुझे, क्योंकि दोनों साइड सिर्फ गिवन है एंड दोनों पैरेलल साइड ये गिवन है, दोनों पैरेलल है, तो उससे एरिया निकालना थोड़ा डिफिकल्ट हो जाएगा. इन दैट केस आई गेस डेटा इनकम्प्लीट है उस क्वेश्चन में.
मतलब अपने पास इनकम्प्लीट है या क्वेश्चन में इनकंसिस्टेंट डेटा है?
नहीं, जो उसने सेंड किया है वो इनकम्प्लीट है.
अच्छा. आज छोड़ दो. उत्कर्ष बोल रहा है कि आज छोड़ दो, आज मत कराओ क्वेश्चन. वैसे तो बात सही है, अब जो हो गया है तो वो तो हो ही गया है, बट आई थिंक यू कैन टेक अ कपल डेज ऑफ. 1-2 दिन छुट्टी ले लो, मस्त चिल विल करो. जैसे आप लोग पार्टी करते हो वैसे पार्टी करो. मतलब ऐसा जरूरी नहीं है रेव ही करना है, बट चिल करना है चिल करो. नेटफ्लिक्स एंड चिल, प्राइम एंड टाइम, जो आपका चलता है वो कराओ. 2 दिन लगाओ.
रेव सर, एग्जाम खत्म हुआ अभी रेव मत बोलो, कल ही गोवा जाना पड़ेगा. अरे एग्जाम खत्म, अभी बच्चों का नहीं सर, हमारा भी एग्जाम खत्म हुआ है एक्चुअली देखा जाए तो. इवन वी हैव अ लिटिल,
या एक्चुअली सभी लोग रिलैक्स दिख भी रहे हैं.
हाँ, आज मूवी देखोगे, चलो ठीक है, तुम्हारा भी सही है.
हाँ, बस अपने हिसाब से करो रेव. और क्या, रेव का मतलब वो थोड़ी ना होता है सर कि मलंग करना जरूरी थोड़ी ना. अपने हिसाब से करो, जो भी आपका whatever is your poison.
ओ पॉइजन.
क्वेश्चन पेपर नहीं आएगा, रिस्पॉन्स शीट आएगा तुम्हारा.
रिस्पॉन्स शीट में क्वेश्चंस आते हैं ना सर? हाँ, तो बस डायरेक्ट तुम्हारे पास ही आएगा. उत्कर्ष नहीं, सॉरी, शिवम, डायरेक्ट साथ पास में आ जाएगा क्वेश्चन पेपर सोल्यूशन के साथ, आपका क्या सही था गलत था.
आशीष सर, आपको तो प्लेस भी ऑफर किया जा रहा है गोवा में.
क्या? Place in Goa.
Somebody is asking, Varun is asking, can I crack CAT 2021 if I start preparing from April 21?
Why April 21? Why?
Why not now?
Why? I mean, in that case, imagine now you can start today or tomorrow and you can finish by April. Why not that? Isn't that a good option? Okay. Yeah. So, if that question is asked today, I would say no, you cannot. If you cannot start from today, now you cannot start from April as well. So it has to be today.
But if like I would just say, and like what Sir is saying is right also. But if it is, if you're trying to ask whether,
No, sir. Yes, we know that 6 months time frame is sufficient. Yes. If you start today, you will finish by April. But if this question is asked today, na, that I'm going to start in April, so you are not going to start in April. Ideally, the answer is no. Technically, the answer is yes. Ideally, the answer is no.
So if you want to prepare, if you want to start, you can subscribe to. And I think this pitch can be given by Amit sir also. But since you're asking this, if those who are serious for 21, please subscribe to Unacademy. Use sir's code and start from tomorrow morning itself. Solve few questions every day. Keep watching our videos. Keep asking questions. Join Telegram groups or crack CAT. बस और क्या?
अमेजिंग. तो सर अब तो आई डोंट थिंक सर क्वांट में किसी को कोई क्वेश्चन या कोई डाउट भी रहेगा. मतलब पेपर इतना प्यारा था, एक आध बार तो मेरे को प्रपोज करने का मन कर दिया कि इतना अच्छा पेपर कैसे. अच्छा, तो लेट्स मूव ऑन टू द सेगमेंट दैट अ लॉट ऑफ अस हैव बीन वेटिंग फॉर. सर वो इरेज कर दीजिए सर, प्रतीक सर. तो स्कोर वर्सेस परसेंटाइल, अटेम्प्ट वर्सेस परसेंटाइल का डिस्कशन कर लेते हैं. पीपल हु बीन वेटिंग फॉर. तो आपके जो भी क्वेश्चंस है ड्रॉप इन कर लो अभी. द नंबर ऑफ क्वेश्चंस दैट यू अटेम्प्टेड, व्हाट योर एक्यूरेसी हैज बीन, व्हाट इज योर एक्सपेक्टेंसी, बिकॉज यू दैट आल्सो मैटर्स कि आप क्या एक्सपेक्ट करके आ रहे हो. आपका एक्यूरेसी आपको पता होगा. द नंबर ऑफ क्वेश्चंस दैट यू आंसर्ड, यू वुड नो बेटर अबाउट इट, है ना. तो आप अपना एक्सपेक्टेशन ड्रॉप करिए इसमें एंड वी विल डेफिनेटली स्टार्ट टॉकिंग अबाउट हाउ थिंग्स हैव बीन एंड व्हाट यू शुड कीप इन माइंड. तो आशीष सर, इफ यू वुड लाइक टू स्टार्ट विद DILR.
Okay, speaking of DILR, now what I believe, this completely is my opinion. Okay, what I believe, assuming 100% accuracy, if you have solved 8, maybe 7, I'll go with 8. If you have solved 8 now with 100% accuracy, you will be around 90 percentile. If you have solved 8 out of possible 24 questions, and if you have solved like 10 or 11, 10, I'll vouch for 10, you'll be around 95 percentile. And if you go with 12 correct attempts, 12 or 13, I'll go with 12. In that case, you will be getting 99 percentile. And for 99.9 percentile, which Sir has not considered is possible as in DILR, but for 99.9, what I believe is 16 questions, 15 to 16 questions you needed to attempt for 99.9 percentile. So that's my take on day. No बेटा, उत्कर्ष सर कट ऑफ लो हो जाएगा DILR के कारण. नहीं बेटा, ये हमेशा से वही है, वो हमेशा से वही है, नहीं होगा बेटा. It would be same. What I said, इसके आगे पीछे ही घूमेगा. That's it. So this was for DILR, and we can move to verbal VARC.
Okay, so VARC again. I will say कि this should be taken as a pinch of salt. It should not be considered as the last word. It should not be considered that I am saying something which is going to happen. This is just an estimate that roughly approximately 20 questions with if they're done properly, if you're sure, then 99 percentile. And 16 to 17 question 95 percentile, and then again 14 to 16 question 90 percentile. I think this variation I'm leaving here, and this can vary here and there also, but this is at this point what I can say. This will be. Although I have also understood that people are saying ki if you do around 10 questions correctly, that is around 30 marks, then 85 percentile can be achieved. So there is no way which we can tell ki how it will be, but this is the rough estimate as of now, and it is not the last word. This is just an assumption of a person who was just given one slot of CAT, and yeah, that's it. Thank you very much.
I think it goes without saying, guys, the discussion that we are doing right now is keeping in mind the trend, keeping in mind the response we've gotten from you guys and also our educators who've taken the test. Also, based on years of experience that a lot of us have, based on that, ये सिर्फ एक trend है. This is not to be considered as accurate. This is not to be considered कि अगर किसी का हो भी गया है तो ऐसे नहीं है कि पार्टी कर लो, चलो छोड़ो यार, अब तो हो गया, 95th आ गया, 99th आ गया, अब कुछ करना नहीं है, राइट? दैट्स डेफिनेटली नॉट द पर्पस बिहाइंड दिस. पर्पस ये है कि आपको यू शुड नो व्हाट यू आर एक्सपेक्टिंग. आपको थोड़ा पता होना चाहिए कि जब आपका रिजल्ट आए तो हाँ, मैं ये एक्सपेक्ट कर रहा था, इसके ऊपर +or -5 तो डेफिनेटली रहेगा ही रहेगा. क्या बोलते हो सर?
हाँ, it should be taken as a pinch of salt, like I've said. There is no way which we can tell how it will be. Yeah.
सर पता चले कहीं कल को आके कोई दंगा कर दे कि नहीं आपने तो बोला मेरे को 95th आएगा, मेरे को 92 ही आया, मैं क्या करूं?
हाँ, तो दिस इज व्हाई आई एम सेइंग कि ये कोई ऐसा कोई पत्थर की लकीर नहीं है. मैंने जो बोला है, मैंने सिर्फ एक सेट दिया है एक टेस्ट में. मुझे पूरी कायनात में क्या हलचल है उसके बारे में कोई अवेयरनेस नहीं है. तो ये तो समय ही बताएगा. लेकिन हाँ, जैसा कि आशीष सर भी कह रहे थे और सभी लोग कह रहे हैं कि इफ यू हैव प्रिपेयर्ड वेल, इफ यू हैव डन वेल, आपने अच्छा ही किया है और आप इम्प्रूव करते रहिए. आगे भी टेस्ट आएंगे, उन्हें भी देते रहिए. किसी वजह से अगर कैट में दिन उतना अच्छा नहीं गया या ऐसा कुछ रहा या आपकी स्किल्स निखर के नहीं आ पाई, तो आने वाले टेस्ट में वो भी निखर के आ जाएंगी. तो दैट्स ऑल. थैंक यू वेरी मच.
प्रतीक सर, क्वांट का
For 99 percentile, it will go around 16 to 17. For 95, it will go near about 13 to 15. And for 90 percentile, it will go around 9 to 12.
दिस इज कंसिडरिंग योर एक्यूरेसी इज 100%. आप आके ये नहीं बोल सकते हो कि मैंने 16 क्वेश्चन किए हैं, मेरे को 99 क्यों नहीं आया है ना. दिस इज कंसिडरिंग, ऑल ऑफ दिस इज कंसिडरिंग कि आपका 100% एक्यूरेसी रहा है. दिस इज ओनली द पॉजिटिव स्कोर कीपिंग इन माइंड. अगर आपका कोई नेगेटिव स्कोर रहा है, इफ यू हैव आंसर्ड एनी एमसीक्यू टाइप क्वेश्चन रॉन्ग, तो उसका कॉम्पनसेशन आपको खुद को मैनुअली करना पड़ेगा. मतलब let's say if you answer 3 questions wrong, तो उसमें एक क्वेश्चन बढ़ा दीजिए. that's the idea behind this. Yeah. Okay, so moving on, now that we've discussed about DILR, VARC and QA, individual sections का तो हो गया, but what about the overall? What would you suggest should be the percentile attempt versus percentile for the entire paper?
Pratik sir?
For 99 percentile, it will go around near about 35 to 40.
This is overall, guys. हाँ sir, 95th percentile, what do you think?
It will go around 30 and above, 30 to 35.
To 33, around 30 to 33 would be great.
Okay.
Shubham is asking about ZAT preparation. Somebody is also asking about NMAT. So yeah, sorry, आप लोग कुछ बोल रहे थे. Then we'll.
And for 90 percentile, it will go around like 25 to 35 to 30.
25 to 30. Yes.
So right, guys.
I guess it will be more towards 30. more towards 30.
More towards
90th.
30.
Yeah.
Yes. More towards 30 मतलब assuming 90% accuracy. अगर आपने हर एक
Yeah.
क्वेश्चन करेक्ट किया है, then 26, 27 questions will do. Assuming 100% accuracy, 26, 27 questions will do for 90%.
Right, guys. So this is our prediction. Consider this as an analysis and not a prediction. ये मत समझना कि this is final and this is how things would be. But yeah, pretty much close. This is going to be an approximate estimate of what you would be expecting. Okay, Ritesh is asking कि अब CAT हो गया है, अब जो नए बैचेस आने वाले हैं उसका क्या है? So Ritesh, let me tell you on our channel or on Just Cat or our entire platform altogether 2021 के और 2022 के batches चालू हो चुके हैं, right? But don't fret, there are a lot of batches that are yet to start क्योंकि normally people would decide after knowing के that साल उस साल का CAT कैसे गया था. So there will be a lot of batches starting here on our channel, on Just Cat, on other channels also that are run by Unacademy. Apart from that, हमारे app पे already existing videos हैं. People who want to start ahead, people who want to go through के किस टाइप के questions आते हैं, कैसा concept होता है, what are the topics that are important, syllabus का idea चाहिए तो you can go through all our special classes. हम सब ने special classes लिए हैं. Special classes are completely free, of course. And if you are looking at keeping in mind ke sir, I want to be one step ahead, I want to be one step ahead, I do not want to do last minute preparation मेरे लिए नहीं जचती है. So if you are looking at being one step ahead, then what I suggest is do a little math. थोड़ा सा मैथ करिए, थोड़ा सा कैलकुलेशन करिए और पता करिए कि what would be a good place for you to invest, right? Please remember, I wouldn't say spending money. This is not an expenditure. This is not a liability that you take on yourself. This is an investment, and you could ask any businessman, the best place to invest would be in your own future, right? So this is one amazing place where you can actually invest in your future. Go ahead, figure out how the classes are, app का experience देखिए, platform देखिए. A lot of people still have this confusion कि sir online offline how are the things. A lot of people still have this confusion कि मेरे को book खरीदना है नहीं खरीदना है, do I have to go attend a physical class? Because I don't think at this point in time there's much big difference between an online and offline session, right? Because you would be able to see us, you'd be able to interact with us, you'd be able to ask questions, raise your hands, ask us to repeat, request a lot of things, right? So go ahead, check them out first. I wouldn't say कि आज ही आज अभी के अभी चले जाओ और सब्सक्रिप्शन ले लो, ठीक है? That wouldn't be right on my part. But what I'm saying is experience first. पहले इस्तेमाल करें फिर विश्वास करें. You understand, right? So go ahead, experience the entire setup. We take classes on YouTube. You know this channel. Yes, we take classes on special as well, which are these two are the free classes. You do not really have to pay for anything to be a part of these classes. But apart from this, if you're looking at कि sir मेरे को all in all package चाहिए, I don't want to go struggling for mock test अलग से. कैसे नहीं होता है सर कि मार्केट में चले जाते हैं, फिर आप तरकारी कहीं और से लेते हैं, भिंडी कहीं और से लेते हैं, अदरक कहीं और से लेते हैं. ऐसा नहीं करके if you are looking for an all in one place where you get definitely your classes, फिर you get your classes में वापस just theory नहीं होता है, right? Because this is an interactive platform, यहाँ पे practice भी होता है. Yes, apart from this mocks, this is what normally people pay too much for. तो ये भी आप check out कर सकते हो. There are a lot of mocks, and I think the last I remember there were around 200 mocks available on the platform. Yes, so you can go check them out. Some of them are free also. हाँ sir?
Quizzes as well, sir. Quizzes, free quiz.
They're definitely free quizzes. Yes, a lot of things, right? And if you're looking for a place where you could ask your doubts, ये सबसे बड़ा issue होता है लोगों में कि सर प्रैक्टिस तो हम कर लेंगे, किताबें खरीद लेंगे, बट उसमें जो क्वेश्चंस हैं, जो हमसे नहीं हो रहे, या मॉक्स में जो क्वेश्चंस आते हैं वो हमसे नहीं हो रहे, तो उसका क्या करना है, कैसे करना है. So the fastest way of doing this would be using our doubt clearing sessions. इनका आप इस्तेमाल कर सकते हो. यू डोंट रियली हैव टू वेट फॉर एनीवन टू रिस्पॉन्ड. और यहाँ पे घोस्टिंग का सीन ही नहीं है कि आप क्वेश्चन भेजो और हम लोग घोस्ट हो जाए. वो टेलीग्राम पे, इंस्टाग्राम पे हो सकता है, बट in the live doubt clearing session this is not possible, right? So you can make use of this. अपने doubts का screenshot भेजो and they get answered. Yes, so I'm talking about live classes, recorded classes, downloadable classes. I'm talking about classes जहाँ पे theory होगी, practice होगा. Definitely ये question आता है लोगों में कि books का क्या करना है सर, books खरीदना है क्या? तो यहाँ पे हम अपना PDF notes देंगे. Yes, मतलब people who are known for making books will be giving you personal notes. तो I don't think personal notes से बढ़ के और कोई किताब होगी मार्केट में, right? Mocks है यहाँ पे, doubt clearing sessions है यहाँ पे, quizzes है यहाँ पे. तो for all of this you'd have to go ahead and take the subscription. Let me quickly give you a little bit information about the.
एक मिनट सर, उसका आंसर देने दो सर. आंसर वाज 12. प्रताप, प्रांजल प्रताप, द आंसर वाज 12. 1 2. Yes, answer to your question is 12 beta.
Shubham is asking about ZAT. तो
नहीं नहीं, आंसर पता. अच्छा, ZAT. ओके सर, हाँ ओके.
Sorry to interrupt, sir. So Shubham is asking about ZAT. So I mean, this is Unacademy CAT, but just CAT channel पे at least I am teaching ZAT almost every day. Or you can come and at least from verbal standpoint, I'll make sure that you are good to go. And now since you placed a request, the mentor concerned, जो कि हमारे अभी आशीष सर, अमित सर हैं, प्रतीक सर हैं, you can also tell what
actually we are running sort of plan.
You are sorry.
No, for LRDI I am planning to launch course on omits, like for other management and starting in couple of days. Okay.
अच्छा.
That could be taken care of for LRDI. And yes, even I'm planning to start the same course on special classes as well. As Amit sir mentioned, they are completely free of cost. You can come and attend them. You need not to pay anything for the same. You don't need any kind of subscription for them. So I'm planning to start for OMEDS LRDI maybe in couple of days. Most probably I would be starting from 2nd of December. That's a tentative date. A day might go here and there, but from 2nd of December I'll be starting for OMEDS LRDI. Not sure for Quant. Quant courses have already been started, I believe. Yeah, they are about to start. They've already been started, na? For OMEDS.
No, अभी start होगा sir. So what I'm saying is CAT 2020 खत्म हो गया does not mean this is the end of world, because we will definitely not leave your side. Even if you decide कि नहीं मेरे को नहीं करना है अब से, we will definitely not leave your side. We'll be along with you when you're preparing for other management entrance exams. So we are talking about all the way to CETs that happen towards the month of March. तब तक का courses रहेगा definitely. So this is not like a CAT खत्म हो गया तो बस अपना खत्म, एग्जाम खत्म तो बस निकल लिए, ऐसा नहीं है. We will be taking classes on ZAT, on SNAP, on IIFT, on CETs, on NMAT, everything. सबके crash courses definitely available हैं if you are willing to invest in it. But if you're thinking, no sir, I'm looking for something that is free of cost, then definitely there are courses starting on our YouTube channel, on JustCat channel. There are courses starting on specials also. What I suggest is go ahead, follow us. Yes, follow us on all possible platforms ताकि आपको पता चलता रहे कि कौन कौन क्या क्या कर रहा है. Because now from moving on from now, we will not be focusing, all will not be focusing on ZAT, or all will not be focusing on SNAP, right? Other different educator would have their own forte, so that is what they'd be focusing on. तो मेरा suggestion यही रहेगा कि आप follow करें. Yes, keep in mind that you have to keep track of where we are, what do we do. This is our official Telegram group. यहाँ पे तो definitely notifications रहेंगे ही रहेंगे upcoming classes के, है ना सर? We make a this is something that we are habituated to. ये हम definitely करते हैं कि कोई भी class start होने के पहले we definitely send a reminder ताकि just in case you forget, आपका दिमाग से slip हो जाए, but we make sure that this doesn't get slipped, right? So we individually send notifications के upcoming classes का ये scene है and all that. So go ahead, make use of all of this. You can pick up any one of these packages for people who are preparing for other management entrance exams. जिनका CAT 2020 हो चुका है and they're preparing for other management entrance exams, go ahead, pick this one. If you're preparing for CAT 2021 or 2022, then you can pick up any one of these two packages, right? So go ahead, use one of our codes. You can use my code Surana Live. You can use Pratik Sir's code, Anupam Sir's code, Ashish Sir's code. सबके कोड अपने अपने वीडियो पे होते ही होते हैं डेफिनेटली. सो यू कैन डेफिनेटली मेक यूज ऑफ दैट. इससे आपको डिस्काउंट मिलेगा और हमें मिलेगा तसल्ली के हाँ भाई हमारी सुनने वाला भी कोई है. या alright guys, sir, before we leave, any last words for our listeners, our viewers?
Don't waste any more time. Start working from like today itself. Let this be day zero for your remaining life. That's what I would like to say. Start from working today, right now. Don't waste a single day. Today was nothing special. Yeah. Start working ASAP. Don't stop.
Alright then, Pratik sir, if you want to add something.
मेरा सजेशन होगा कि आज के दिन रेस्ट कर लो कल से स्टार्ट करते हैं.
रेस्ट करते करते सिलेबस चेक कर लो वापस वगैरह.
मेरा पार्टी तो शुरू हो गया. एक्चुअली हॉर्लिक्स है सर, हॉर्लिक्स है.
Even you guys won't believe I have started my 2021 का एक inaugural session, like that is today at 10:30. Like I've started for 2021 a little in slow mode itself, but I've started. So don't wait, boys. Start preparing. Ashish sir, ideal marks for 2021. 2021 की ideal marks. मतलब number of marks या फिर क्या पूछ रहे हो बेटा? Be specific. If that is a question.
प्रांजल बेटा इतना थैंक यू मत बोलो. इतना बड़ा दिल ही नहीं है हमारे पास कि वो रख लें. तो आई गेस एक बस होगा. अभिषेक is asking best mock series कहाँ पे होगी?
Undoubtedly Unacademy बेटा. मतलब you get variety of mocks, huge number of mocks. I could say unlimited mocks. पता है? और कहीं भी mocks are limited and they are not of that quality. We provide unlimited mocks. This year I believe we have uploaded 200 plus mocks. Na? This year. 200 plus. Even if you start attempting them today on alternative basis, it will take you more than a year to finish all those mocks. By that time, we must have uploaded 100 or 150 more mocks. So undoubtedly Unacademy, undoubtedly. Abhishek, Unacademy mocks.
Chalo, great. With that, I think everything that we had to offer, we are up with it, and I think all questions that you had also were answered individually. इसके आगे भी अगर आपके पास कोई questions है, कोई queries है, you can definitely reach out to each of our individual Telegram handles or whatever. जो भी मतलब mode of communication suggest किया गया है, you can definitely make use of that. Keep in touch. Thank you very much, guys. Thank you for being a part of the session. अब जाओ मस्त सो जाओ. कल सवेरे उठना fresh and
Tata bye bye चाहिए. I need a Tata bye bye.
Thank you everybody. Thank you sirs. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Bye,
Tata bye.
Thank you.